Guys, according to a report, if you want to be in the top 1% of people in India, your net worth should be 14,500,000 rupees. But interestingly, India has a payday employee. He is not able to achieve this amount even in his whole life. According to this report, 81% of Indian youth spend all their money before the end of the month. Moreover, there are some Nawabazads who spend all their money within 15 days and survive on loans for the remaining 15 days. So in such situation, save 10 million rupees, even 10,000 rupees is too much to save and top 1% is impossible. Then what is the reason? Well, this is because of poor management of money. Our middle-class youth of today has fallen victim to something where they think spending money is very important. When we dream of fulfilling our dreams, we fall into this middle-class trap, and where our parents used to manage their money properly, today's youth are spending money without thinking. So let's find out some of the money mistakes that are driving today's young generation into a trap from which it is impossible to get out. So the video is going to be most important. So keep watching the video till the end and subscribe the channel if you are new to the channel. Mistake No. 1. Saving enough. Friends, the biggest mistake that today's youth is making is taking time for granted. They think that everything will happen later. First of all, make your day beautiful, and for this purpose we spend 100% of our salary. What could be the consequences? Lokesh is a 25-year-old boy earning a decent middle-class salary in a city like Delhi, and Lokesh believes that life should be lived like a human being. So he did not think twice about spending money from the first day of getting his first salary. At first, he used to spend little, but later he spent so much that even after earning 35,000 rupees per month, he had nothing left at the end of the month. Now Lokesh felt that all these expenses were necessary and he could not live well. Good food and drinks are also prepared. We will save when the salary comes again next month. Lokesh continued to follow the same pattern for 10 years. But unfortunately, an emergency happens at his house. Even though the family's needs increase, he has nothing. A demand for a house comes, but Lokesh has none, and so he resorts to debt, which opens the door to another hell for him. If Lokesh had contributed some money himself in the beginning, he would have had money for emergencies and family happiness. India is the country with the highest medical inflation rate in the world at 14%. Education inflation is 3%. Homer does not mention real estate properties. In a country like India, if you don't save and plan financially early on, this medical and education inflation creates many problems in the future, and this is the mistake that today's youth are making. So it is better to focus more on savings, otherwise you may end up like others. Mistake number 2, investing late. The next biggest mistake is to ignore investing and invest late. Today's youth are very conscious. As everyone knows, as man ages, at every level he is one step ahead. Everything is fine, there is only one problem, and that is that they don't work. Today's youth know everything but favor everything. How he avoids, and because of that he ignores a very important thing that can be a boon to him, and that is compound strength. How big of a loss can investing late be for you? And I understand. Rahul and Sharan were two young men of 21 years. After completing college, both of them opt for corporate culture, and due to their good background, they both get jobs in good companies and start earning 40,000 rupees per month. But among the two, Rahul was the most open about money. He knew how to manage money, he still does, but he was very fond of materialistic things. As soon as he got his salary, Rahul decided that he would buy the new iPhone that came out in the market. Sharan explains that first start investing and then spend the money elsewhere. But Rahul thought there was still plenty of time. You can start investing after 4 to 5 years, let's buy an iPhone first, and while doing this he bought an iPhone. 6,000 in monthly ME. On the other hand, Sharan saved some amount from his salary but also got 6,000 rupees monthly deposit in Index One. Initially he got good returns. He was a professional investor, and at the age of 25 he had accumulated Rs. 500,000. Seeing this, Rahul also thought, we should invest. At the age of 25, he got a monthly SIP of 6,000 rupees on Index One. Now, if you compare, at the age of 35, Sharan would have accumulated 3,027,000 rupees invested for 15 years with 12% annual CAGR. Whereas Rahul, who opted for the iPhone before investing, will have the asset till the age of 35. Just 13 rupees to 1,400,000 means you are seeing a difference of only 5 years. So invest first, then only spend. Mistake number 3. Use of credit cards. According to a report, it has been found that 150,000 crore rupees were spent through credit cards in India during the month of August. Cable. Today's youth are so trapped in these credit card and post office schemes that they are now starting to feel the need for these loans. Sorry. Those who don't have savings don't have to invest in it, but have to meet those expenses as they please. These days people are not only taking loans for medical emergencies, education or home, but for all their small and big needs. That means one simple mantra: swipe the credit card and enjoy. Currently there are credit card defaults of 4,072 crore rupees in India. That means people didn't pay that much. Hey bro, the people here are sitting by default as much as the GDP of African countries. Now what happens here is that people use credit cards, but due to not paying on time, they fall into the bad trap of default. So how does this credit card system actually work? For example, a person named Sunny makes a credit card purchase of 10,000 rupees and the credit card bill says that you have to pay this amount by the 15th of the next month. Now Sunny thought, there is a lot of time till 15th, we will pay easily by depositing money. Now what happened was that he was a little late in saving the money, due to which he was charged a fee of 10,000 rupees and he decided to pay through EMIs, and the result was 10,000 rupees with fees and interest he had to pay. I paid 12,000 rupees, i.e. 2,000 rupees extra had to be paid. Now you might be thinking that it is only 2,000 rupees, where is more? So if you make an FD of this 10,000 rupees, after 2 years your 10,000 rupees will become 12,000 rupees. That means it will take you 2 years to earn this 2,000 rupees from FD, which you paid extra in 1 month because you could not save money. People default in payments and don't repay the loan amount. Because of this seemingly small amount becomes so much that legal action can be taken against you. Moreover, your CIBIL score also becomes very bad, due to which you may find it very difficult to get loans in future. So use credit card very carefully. Hope I was able to teach you something from today's video. So if you like the video, like it and share it with your friends. See you again in the next video. Till then, stay healthy.